You have now entered the lab, episode 82, unofficially sponsored by Billionaires Row, officially sponsored by BROWARD Vintage on eBay, if everywhere you get your vintage clothing at. Elvis Escobar, Fort Sama, sorry for the delay again. We always apologize. My man was taking a little bear nap right before this episode, so he might have woken up maybe 18 minutes ago, so bear with us. Ooh, bear with us. What's going on, Fort Sama?
Just about, yeah, like 20 minutes ago, bro.
I heard it in your voice the moment you logged on. I was like,
yeah, you were like,
this dude was napping.
I was like, yeah, I woke up and literally the first thing I said to myself, I was like, oh shit.
I gotta do this.
I'm like, nah, bro, I'm good. I feel
all right, good to have you.
A little more relaxed. This weekend, I did some things I shouldn't have. So I
anything you want to share?
Blame. No.
Good answer.
I can't blame my my 2 jobs for lack of sleep. It's just I did things against my better judgment. But hey, we shall continue. So
hey, gotta do it.
We drink it out here.
Give yourself some energy through a downer. That's what I do. So are you preparing? Obviously, it's next week is 4th of July. What is it? Next Tuesday, 4th of July day. Obviously, the weekend's coming up. You're still on target to come to South Florida Wednesday, Thursday?
Yeah. So I got a few things I got to do. So I was hoping to stay longer, but I don't know if that's going to happen.
Okay.
But
so it might be an abbreviated stay.
I may get an extra day, if that. Still waiting. It's up in the air. But yeah, I will be leaving Thursday. Trying to leave Thursday morning instead of Thursday night.
Okay.
But I'm trying to figure some things out. Yeah. Just because I had already the PTO set up, but last minute type shit. I was like, let me see if I can finagle a few extra days and make it work so I can stay a whole extra weekend down there. But as of right now, I don't think I'm going to be able to, but I'm trying to see if I can work that out.
All right. Yeah, it looks like you got your South Florida weekend off to a right start prior to. Like
yeah.
Lack of sleep, doing your thing. You're gonna need some sleep for the days you're out here, because I know you're bopping around family and friends and shit. So you're gonna need some rest.
Yeah, man. That's one of the only things that really kind of sucks about living not far, but not like close, because I can only do so many things, man. I'm not saying I'm like the most like popular or got super clout or just like I'm a poppin' person, but it just sucks that I can't ever spend as much time with everyone as I would like to. Like every time I go down there, I'm like, or when I'm coming back, I'm like, dang, I didn't get to see this person, or dang, I wish I could have seen this person a lot more, or whatever the case may be. It's unfortunate, bro. It really is unfortunate. That's one of the few times where I wish I could like either have a clone or just be able to like be in more than one place at a time, or just be able to do instant transmission like fucking Goku and just go, that shit, bro. If there was one superpower that I would have, would probably be instant transmission.
That's why it's quality over quantity, Same thing for me when I go back home to New York. It's, we try to do twice a year, one full week, and I don't get to do half the things I want to do or spend the quality time, because you kind of, so it doesn't make you a popular person, but, it's abbreviated, so hopefully you get
the good thing is, though, like, I feel fulfilled, whenever that happens, because I get a lot of love, I get a lot of love from my family, my brother.
Yeah, living out of state is good. You feel loved when you come back, you know what I mean?
You got to pick and choose very wisely the people you go see and whatnot, because, like, if you go see the wrong person or whatnot, you're like, damn, like, I just
wasted my time.
Right, yeah, you'd be sick.
Mm-hmm.
But, hey. It is what it is. I'm probably just going to go down, man, just really chill with David, chill with my parents. I don't think I'm going to, like, go crazy like I have the past few times. Like, I might go down to Miami and link up with my cousin and, Maybe go to the beach. That's something I've been trying to plan. Pull up on you and Bree for
hopefully
for
a couple
bit,
times
definitely.
if you can.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah. No. I mean, I know you guys are the 1%ers. You guys don't got day jobs, so you guys just be chilling at the crib.
Goddamn.
Yo.
Yeah. Hey,
bro. This
we
is
were the
wild.
99%ers for a while, so we paid our dues.
You know what's one like? So I'm thinking about it right now because I just did it. I know how like women always talk about like the best feeling that they have after a long day of work is like taking their bra off and letting them things loose. Bro, as I'm sure it feels good for women too, but for me, one of the best feelings is taking my socks off and like all the sock stuff that gets stuck in between your toes, bro. Taking that off.
Yeah, that's nice. Taking some wind out of your belly button.
Dog, that's gotta be like so.
Yeah.
That feels so good to me. I don't know why, man. Like
taking them socks off, and then obviously with the lint in between your toes, it's nasty for some people. But you're pro toes and feet, so
pro feet.
You don't mind that.
Don't gatekeep them toes,
Don't gatekeep. Oh man.
Oh fuck, that's.
I'm trying to think what else like is an equal feeling of taking your bra off. Like for me, at the end of the day, no matter what I do, because I'll be chilling, in the recliner on the couch, but nothing is like that feeling of going to bed and like, everything's cold in the room and laying in the bed for the first time is the best. That's the first part of my day and only part of my day where I feel like the most like endorphins going off like right before bed. I feel like satisfied about my day.
Like a good shower after a long ass day. I mean that's typical, And then washing your face, bro. I love like when after I smoke or something, like washing my face is fucking probably like top 2 of my favorite things to do. Like just washing my face. Like it doesn't even have to be with like any face wash kind of stuff. Just like putting water on my face and whatnot after, partaking in some of the devil's lettuce.
Sometimes when I have a good quality like
amazing.
It's usually at the end of the day versus the beginning of my day, like brushing my teeth, where I do brush my teeth,
brushing your teeth,
floss, and then mouthwash. Maybe strip the tongue. Pause.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You got a tongue scraper? Pause.
Yeah. You go to bed, and then I get in the bed. So right after, so that's like double whammy for me. That's how you end your day strong. No matter what type of day you had, your mouth is clean.
Right.
And
taking
you're
your
comfortable.
Bra off is probably
taking
like freeing your balls from really tight skinny jeans.
Yes,
I mean,
I lived that. I lived that the other day. I wore 2 tight jeans with the wrong. I wore like cotton underwear with skinny jeans in the heat the other day during the day. Bro, that was a bad mistake. It's summer out here in South Florida. It's humid. You got to use all like Nike Dry Fit or whatever, like Calvin Klein, silk, whatever you got. Don't rock cotton, because the moment I took those pants off, I felt exactly like that midday. It's a huge relief.
It's been hot here,
bro.
So I know it's been hot down there.
Prepare for it. Don't wear no cotton when you come down here.
Oh no, I'm ready. I got my fucking 5-inch inseam shorts, bro.
Ooh, 5 inches. Damn. So that means
I'm gonna wear it, dog.
That means you're showing, huh?
Balls out.
For real.
Going straight commando, bro.
I've been going to Marshalls lately.
My shit be coming out sometimes.
All right. I've been making sure when I go to I went to Marshalls recently to get shorts, and I don't buy anything that's not like 5'7" inseam. 5 or 7, because it's got to be nice and above the kneecap.
Right. Yeah, above the kneecap, got to show the little teardrop for your quad muscles,
Oh, fuck, muscles. I don't got those, but yeah, sure.
That's the move.
So where we at?
Yo.
June 25th. We're recording this on Sunday night.
So
love Sunday night recordings.
Topic of the week, news of the week. Everybody already knows. The Titanic submarine. We got to update the people. Because honestly, like, I feel like no one knew about this shit until we talked about it.
You put it on early. You didn't bring you brought it up. I didn't. I just had read about it. Yeah,
people,
so go ahead.
Because I listen to a few podcasts, throughout the week and whatnot, and it just sucks that it doesn't suck, but like it is what it is at this point, that we do one episode a week just based on schedules and whatnot. But It was trending on Twitter, but like no other podcast or news outlet was really talking about it until after we recorded on Monday last week, right? Yeah. That's when it started popping off. Like I would talk to people about it. I would be like, yo, you heard about this? And they're like, nah, what's up? Or like, I just heard about it today after we had recorded. So, hey, look, the internet does not forgive. The internet does not care. Like, the memes were flying. And, I mean, they were flying. And this might be controversial. I don't think it is because I've seen a lot of people feeling the same way. I don't feel bad. Don't feel bad for those people.
You don't feel bad for them?
No, because these people had enough money to pay $250,000 to die, to go die. Whoa. Bro, in the first like page of the agreement signing shit, disclaimer or whatever, the word death was in there like 3 to 5 times.
Oh, of course. Of course.
Yeah. So obviously, if I'm about to do something and it says like, "Oh, you might die," more than twice, I'm gonna be like, "Nah, man, I'm good. Let me find another adrenaline rush, a much cheaper option at that point too."
Just to wrap that up, like you said, an update for the record.
It's a shitty situation, but 5
people dead. I thought I had the post of it. Hold up. Let me get you. 5 people dead. They said they came out today saying I want to get the exact quote from the person. Okay. The Titanic bound submersible that went missing on Sunday with 5 people on board suffered a catastrophic implosion, killing everyone on board. U.S. Coast Guard rear, whatever his name is, a remotely operated vehicle found the tail cone about 600 feet away from the bow of the shipwreck. So obviously they were down there and they got lost in the sauce. And the sauce was
so if in fact it didn't implode.
These are the people that died, R.I.P.
Yeah. I feel bad for the kid because supposedly I heard that he didn't really even want to go, but his dad kind of made him.
I mean, you could say that about the supermarket and you could still get got these days.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I didn't want to go to Publix, but all of a sudden somebody fucking shot it up. B. People die every day, B. That's a
but like I said, I don't feel bad. It's a shitty situation. Out of all the ways to go out down there, that was probably the best one because they probably felt it maybe for like 1 second and then it was over with. Cause,
your head explodes because you're
but you're not going to feel that.
I mean, can you? It maybe feel like a real. I mean, will you feel it?
I don't think you feel that, man. I don't. If you just implode, if it just like implodes, I don't think you're feeling that. I think because all the other things was like, oh, they don't got somewhere to use the bathroom. Like they got limited oxygen. They had like 96 hours of emergency oxygen, like and you could buy. I'm sure, like I don't really get claustrophobic, but if I'm in a fucking area for that long of a time with other people and they stink. Because, like, bro, when someone is at the gym and they stink and you're, like, working out and they walk right by you or some shit, you smell that and you're like, that shit's not cool. So imagine being in that fucking shit next to somebody for an extended period of time. Especially if there's other bodily fluids that could be anywhere there. And they couldn't even open that shit from the inside if they wanted to. It was, like, bolted from the outside.
Mm-hmm.
And there were so many other reports and things that came out. Like, they had, like, a whistleblower that used to work for the company that said it wasn't safe. And they fired him because of his comments.
I mean, once it comes out that something like that went bad, there's always going to be things that come out. James Cameron, the director of Titanic, spoke to Anderson Cooper about the possible flaws in the experimental design of the Titanic sub that may have led, like you just said, like it's going to come out, of course, after, and it sounds dangerous as fuck because you're not controlling it. Somebody else above water is controlling it. So
they were controlling it with a fucking Logitech controller, bro. It looked like a GameCube
it's kind of scary. But how many? Do you know if it's been seen that how many successful dives have they done? You know what I mean? That's
maybe 2.
Oh, so it's
before that one,
a handful, huh?
Yeah. Well, also shout out James Cameron. He went down there and he went down super deep. Pause to like the trench in a one man thing. That man James Cameron is got some issues.
Making avatars for the next 30 years.
For real. But yeah, I mean, I don't see. They're trying to like sue Ocean Gate now for whatever. Like, bro, that's not. You can't do nothing, man. Like nothing's gonna turn out from that. I'm just so surprised how that. I'm not really surprised. That shit just got so much traction and everybody was talking about it, and it was like the front page of Twitter with the memes.
It was so wild. It was so wild that like people like the Titanic is so like beloved by people prior to the movie, and then the movie made it won so many Oscars and it was huge as American cinema. So it just doubled out. It just doubled up on it. I feel like you don't need to make another Titanic, but I feel like a Titanic documentary is coming. Like a big one on Netflix type shit. You know what I mean? Just because.
About this.
Well, the top.
The Titanic added more bodies. Like, who would have thought? Like 100+ years later, it just added more
did you see what I sent you? The scale.
Yeah.
The body count. That was one of the funniest things I've seen. That was wild.
It's like but I mean I don't know where we go from this. There's really nothing else. It was just there was a lot of things that went on. Newsworthy stuff. That could have been
like what? Tell me one of them things that happened this week.
The fucking
there were a few.
Hunter Biden shit.
Wild, huh?
Fucking emailing and sending WhatsApp messages to people in China saying, "Yo, I'm right here with my dad. Like, if you don't do what I want y'all to do, like, it's gonna be bad." Like, bro, what are we fucking doing, man?
So for
like, really, for real.
As a podcast, we'll make sure we do a better job bringing up topics as if you got to talk as if you don't know someone knows what we're talking about. So Hunter Biden is one of, I think, two Biden sons. One died in war, allegedly. There's even some subject that he didn't. I think he died of cancer or something like that. Like, he went to war. All I know is he was in the army in some type of way. And then Hunter Biden is one of those, he's a mess. He does crack. He fucks like porn stars and hookers, and the Hunter laptop is a big deal where he dropped his laptop off at a repair shop and it got hacked, or that person realized who he was, and there's photos on the internet of him having sex, doing crack, taking selfies with porn stars. So Hunter Biden's a mess, and so he got caught up in not paying taxes and has to do no jail time. And then I seen a tweet of like all the known celebrities as well as they could be known, and they all have to do time in some type of way, where it's like Wesley Snipes was one of them, Ja Rule, Fat Joe, like all these people still had to do time and they got found guilty, and Hunter Biden doesn't have to do any time to fit the crime.
No, he's not going to do any time. I mean, it
already was proven that he won't.
Yeah. And he's just doing all this stuff, and no one seems to care. No one seems to want to do anything about it. It doesn't really matter. They're saying Joe Biden was in the room with Hunter Biden when he demanded money from a Chinese official. Days later, $5 million hit the bank account. The Justice Department tried to step in the way to quash the investigation during this exchange. Bro, like anybody else, this would be a huge thing. Like Obama, imagine Obama, or even Trump. They're just flying on a private jet to dinner. Now they're saying that Hunter Biden's business paid for a private phone line that Biden used while he was vice president to conduct bribery, and the information has been shared with the White House. Bro, did you see also the $6.2 billion that was an account error of stuff
that was another topic, right? Like, these motherfuckers is messing up their Excel spreadsheet, and they're not off by a couple bucks. And nothing's gonna happen.
And whoever did that, or the group of people that did that, the Democrats, money laundering, embezzlement,
allegedly,
right back to
that's not
Biden.
get kicked off the tube. You know what I mean?
That's not, allegedly with, asterisks around it. Bro, nothing's going to happen. Dog, my new job, if your cash register is short $10 or more,
$10,
like
not even 10 billion.
3 or 4 times, dog, they suspend you.
Yeah.
For investigation, not paid, of course. And in a job like that, suspension not paid usually means you getting fired, bro. Yep. For $10.
When I worked outside,
I could easily just be like, "Yo, I'll pay it if I make a mistake." But they don't give a fuck about that. They don't want you keep doing that mistake. But here we got $6.2 billion.
When I worked outside Yankee Stadium, we had tables of clothes, and you were responsible for that table, and you would have tons of people at before and after Yankee games, mainly after, drunk as fuck, grabbing shirts. How much is this, and that? If you were short, you had to count it before you went out, during, and then after. If you were short a shirt, you had to pay whatever it costs. You know what I mean? $22. Right. That was the charge of it. So it's like, and I was only making $65, $70 that day. So that's like a third of my pay. If one shirt goes missing, I had to pay it. So because the owner doesn't know if you're stealing and selling it off rip. You got to assume, hey, manage your shit. So that would be a big deal for people with people coming up short. But man, $6.2 billion, and that doesn't even include what we've already given Ukraine, and allegedly, Ukraine's making the move to Russia. So Putin was trending a little bit.
Yeah, is that there's bro, like all this stuff was happening as myself included. Because I was into this Titanic submarine shit. All this stuff was happening while we were worried about 5 people that no one cares who they are except their families.
Oh, yeah, they love it. Like the fact that the Hunter Biden thing came out at the same time as the Titanic thing, the Biden camp was like, let's go. Perfect timing.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there was another ship that had like 700 immigrants that got washed up too, and a bunch of people died near Greece or whatever. But yeah, shout out AT&T. They want to hold the phone logs about corruption and a bunch of other shit. So I don't know, bro. This shit is all fucked. That shit is all fucked, and people still, bro. The government does not want what's best for you.
Tell us.
They do not have your best interest in mind.
No, you're capping.
Just make sure you keep doing your own research and reading things.
What else?
Reading everything possible on every, not even news outlet, because
educate yourself. So yeah,
the news is owned by entertainment companies.
Yes,
and they just want you to click on it.
Oh, okay. So, like, when I hear one thing or see one thing, I should go to another outlet and, verify to see if they're consistent.
Yeah, compare it. Oh, I only listen to Fox News. Oh, I heard this on CNN. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, goddamn. All right. I'm also trying to find something similar to what we're talking about, where, remember that I-95 bridge in Philly
we kind of talked about it at the end of the episode, because it was like right when it happened.
Wild. I'm trying to find. They have a time loop or a time time. What is it called? Time warp? No. When you have a video and it's like
time
30-second time lapse. There you go. Jesus Christ. I'm trying to find it on Twitter. I found it. I want to send it to you because it's crazy. Oh look, June 11, 2023. They started it. It took them 12 days. Here we go. I found it. I want you to show it because it looks kind of fucking nuts. I'm gonna send it to you via Twitter. So it's like, I'm in South Florida right now, and they're doing a lot of highways, a lot of roads, especially here in Pompano. They're doing a lot of condos, building condos everywhere they can in Broward County. It's crazy. And it takes them 18 months, 24 months, 36 months to build. And I get it. Time is money. You got to pay these people. And these companies are making a lot. But watch how fast, and make it bigger and then rewind. Yeah, there you go. Look how fast this bridge was built. 12 days, I think they said it was. June 11, 2023. Look at that. Because the government's behind it. The government wanted it to happen. Wow, brand new bridge, reinforced. They're like, damn, we can't make this happen again. What was that?
12 days.
Yeah, 11, 12
Just like
days.
that, bro.
Wow, bro, so fast. And like that, and that's cool. It lets you know, like, hey, we can get shit done in this country if we really put our minds to it. You know what I mean? Build a whole entire bridge, which I don't think that's a crazy major production. I mean, it's pretty standard, I would think. You know, I'm not astute in that category, but I would think that's pretty basic shit. Building road, bridge, you put things up. You know, I don't know how it's built. Like I said, I don't even know how tunnels, bridges, and fucking airplanes are built, but I would think a bridge that isn't going over water is pretty basic. That's the most basic project you could do. But man, 12 days. No. And that, think about it, that's I-95. Like, that's, like, you got to get off an exit, get onto an exit every single time. That causes crazy buildup in that area of traffic. So the fact that they would do that, yeah, bro, it's
what's up,
wild.
Chris? How you doing, Chris?
What up, Chris? Christian.
Good to have you on the live, my dog. Yo, your employer is withholding call logs between the president and his son, and doing corruption, dog. So
allegedly,
if you got AT&T, switch right now.
I do have AT&T. I've had AT&T for a while. I'm pretty loyal to what I have, like, company-wise.
Yeah, because they just make it so frustrated and annoying. Cable companies and phone carriers, like, it's such a hassle. Like, it's just annoying.
Speaking of that, fuck Xfinity, because my neighbor's getting some work, cables done or whatever they're getting done next door, and I think one of their workers kicked in my gate on the side gate and broke my shit. So, hey, Xfinity, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you.
Oh, yeah?
Mike Tyson said. Yeah, motherfucker kicked in my gate. I think he had things in his hand. All of a sudden, I look at my gate yesterday, because he came on Friday, and the gate's kicked in and, like, broken. Like, the knob, like, it's not going to be the same. I need to replace my gate now. So I'm going after them for sure. Because not only did I have Xfinity years ago for years, and then I switched over to YouTube TV, best believe, see you in court, bitch.
See you in court.
I don't know how it's going to work out, but I'm at least doing a formal complaint, bare minimum.
You should have did a citizen's arrest on dude.
God, no, I didn't catch him in time. You know, he was there today. Actually, I don't know if it was the same dude, but it was raining as fuck out. It was like a hurricane all day today. Brianna's comment, which comment? Let's see.
About feet. People are mad weird.
Oh yeah, that's funny. What else we got? One thing. Oh, I did see that SLAMBALL coming back. I know we talked about this on this program before, where we SLAMBALL was brought up a little bit. It's me and my brother used to watch it all the time. I said it episodes ago. We had white T-shirts. Mm-hmm. His favorite team, I think, was the blue team. I forget what it was called, and mine was like the red. So we literally drew on T-shirts the logo and everything, Crips. And we'd wear it during the games. It was so funny because that was like when we were like 10, 11 years old. Man, SLAMBALL, that comes back. That could be worth it. Like today, bro, on ESPN, there's no sports on right now. You make SLAMBALL come in the summer, on like a Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon,
it'll
Sunday,
be more
whatever.
watched than the WNBA.
Guess what I was watching today for an hour?
What?
Cornhole.
On
ESPN. So I had at one point, I woke up, I was hungover as fuck. The Yankees didn't start yet. It was like noon, 12:30. Golf was just kind of wrapping. The golfers that aren't in contention were wrapping up, so I had that on, and I didn't know what to put on the other TV, so I was like, all right, ESPN is playing cornhole. If ESPN is on a Sunday at noon is playing SLAMBALL, I'm fucking all in. Or a Saturday night or a Sunday night when it's no UFC or whatever. Bro, Florida LSU tomorrow, college baseball. I'm into that, right? I think so, Christian. So I watched a little bit of that highlights today. So that'll be fun. But in the summer,
have, like,
man,
a 17 strikeout game.
Yeah, college is wild, bro. They're passionate, and there's so many rules in college that you can't like over celebrate and this and that. They're so passionate, and I love it. And I was watching softball a couple of weeks ago as well. So I was watching Oklahoma, watching all those games being played, FSU. So like in the summer, I'm all yours. You make a sport, I'm watching it.
Oh, I thought you were going somewhere totally different with that when you said you're all mine.
I could. I'm all yours. Whatever. So slam ball, I think they should do it in the summer, not during real sports. Make it a fucking Saturday night or make it a Friday night thing. Friday night slam ball, Saturday morning or afternoon. That'd be fire, dude. That would be fun. Throw on the fucking tube. You're with your boys chilling at the crib. You're just watching slam ball, motherfuckers hitting themselves. Like,
do you think it's going to be regular people doing this, or do you think like former NBA players are going to get into it?
I mean, it would be a mix. It'd be like, I think it would be because you could shoot in that league too. It's not only dunking. I think
but
it would
be. You
can
like jump off the trampoline and block that shit too, right?
What it would be is I think it would be like street hoopers, like guys that are 28, 35 to 28 to 20 or 25 to 35, like guys or maybe older that never made it. They've never played in the NBA. Maybe they had a small stint in college, but they're the local fucking hooper. You know what I mean? Grab a bunch of local hoopers because you'll get loyalty out of that, people tuning in. And I think it'll just be a bunch. And then they always have that like 45-year-old that's like a vet, that he's the fucking greaser. He's going to fuck people up. You know what I mean? I think there's a market for slam ball in the summer, bro. There's nothing going on, bro.
2023 slam ball MVP, Dylan Brooks.
Oh, fuck. Nah, he's a future Miami Heat. Come on, dog.
Get the fuck out of here.
Heat culture. He could be Heat culture.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
I think he can.
No. I'd rather sign fucking, I don't know, anybody else. What is Bree sending in the chat?
I'm trying to watch this fucking Forbidden Door AEW pay-per-view, but this shit ain't. They're cracking down. The feds are cracking down on these illegal websites. Allegedly,
Dana White, bro. Dana White out here.
I can't be getting these. I'm trying to
let shit
on my iPad.
Yo, what is going on in our chat right now?
What? Who?
Your wife and Chris. Why is Chris sending feet emojis now? We're past the feet.
Who's sending feet emojis?
Chris, and your wife sent a rainbow. Yo, you seen these videos that are circling around the interwebs about these parades?
Be careful.
With people celebrating their their orientation, but somehow. So this is kind of. I'm gonna like thread the needle.
Go ahead.
You know, why is it that when they want to do these kinds of things, which I have no problem with, nothing against.
Okay. You have to make sure you say that.
Yeah, I'm all for it. You know, if you want to like, show off who you are and how you feel as a person.
Yeah, be you.
Do your thing. But why are they butt naked? Why are they always butt naked?
Yeah, it's kind of extra. Everything is extra. I don't like extra. I'm not a person that appreciates.
You can celebrate yourself. You can celebrate yourself being clothed.
Yeah.
Why is it that there is always little kids there? I don't get that.
I know.
And I'm not saying that it's.
Don't mince your words. You can be honest.
I'm not saying that it's the people that are in the parade celebrating's fault that the kids are there, because someone had to take the kids there.
Some weirdo
like 7-8-year-old kids don't get in a car and drive to a pride thing. So clearly it's like their parents. I mean, maybe it's their parents
or guardians.
Or guardians, alleged
parents.
I don't know, bro. And then they had this other one that said that they were saying, don't quote me, but they were like, oh, we're gay, we're trans, we're coming for your children. Like, yeah, sure, they want to kind of like troll. That might be how they're trolling.
Yeah, I seen that. People. I seen that as a headline, like, we're coming for your children.
That? Why would you even do that? That makes it even worse. Like,
yeah, if you're trying to project yourself as a normal like thing in society, and this is as normal as being a male or a female, or being a human. Don't say creepy shit. Don't avoid promoting being a creep, because that's what sells you out, and that's what I'm not sold on. It's like, yes, like you said, I'm all for people being whoever you want. If you love something, you love yourself, or you love another person, do you. Don't affect me. I don't give a fuck. I barely come out of my house. I went out twice this week, and that's a big fucking deal. But don't fucking say weird shit like that. Don't promote weird stuff. Don't, put yourself in a situation where people are starting to, whatever you say, even if you mean well, you're kind of coming off in a certain way. So, man, you got to have a smooth track record when you're trying to create a new division in the world.
So, trans people
Yeah, man.
are 1% population.
Less than, way less than 1%.
Right.
I wouldn't even call them. Calling them 1% is rounding 95% up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So this is what we were just talking about. Whether they may be trolling or not, it's not a good look for the community, as our boy would say.
One of our boys. Mental health is real. We're queer. Here we go. And for your children, hey, it's kind of catchy. I might be
ever
singing that later.
Ever since our
I be getting
no, look, okay, hold on. So look, if you're in a supermarket, right? If you're in a supermarket and you're singing that song, someone's gonna call the cops on you, report you, and you're getting fucking escorted and going to jail. If me and you are at Walmart,
yes,
or wherever we may be out in public, and we're just walking by singing, "We're here, we're queer, we're coming," pop, pop, you getting shot up, bro. You go to jail. Like there's nothing else about it. Like it's over for us. And where Drew's an idiot. I fucking hate Drew.
Yeah.
What is wrong with this guy?
You could get me caught up in saying nursery rhymes like that. Like we're coming for your children. We're here. We're queer. I'm gonna be saying that tomorrow.
We're on all media outlets. We're on all fucking Instagram pages, Twitter. We got our mugshots up. We're on the sex offender list.
Wait, but does that mean if they say they're queer is not an offensive word, right? It's in the Q.
I don't know anymore.
It's a Q word. It's a Q in the ABC thing that they have. The
ABC thing?
I don't know. There's so many letters these days. I'm not even making fun. I swear to God, I'm not even trying to make jokes. I'll let you know when I'm making jokes.
They just
I'm just
keep adding
confused.
New ones.
Don't call yourself something.
That's why when the little one said the community, that's how he refers to it. The community.
Ooh, the community. I like that.
That was the best thing that any of our guests has ever said.
The community. Yeah,
because that's literally that way. You just it's an umbrella.
I'm confused, man. I'm really confused about all this, and I'm not very confused a lot, other than algebra, how bridges are made, how airplanes are made, stuff like that. That's the type of shit that I'm confused about.
How $6.2 billion worth of stuff gets lost.
Yeah, but this whole community stuff, I'm ignorant,
and we support it. We support it.
I mean, hey, if you come to my house and you are in the community and you're chill, absolutely, and you don't, whatever, but
kick it.
Algebra bridges
it's
are
cool.
Drew's been drinking since I want to say 10 a.m. So he's on one, and I appreciate you. I appreciate.
I would be
first
surprised
time
if he told me he wasn't drinking since.
He's one of the pillars. He's one of the Mount Rushmores that built the lab. So I will give it, but the first time I think he's entered the podcast lab in a really long time, if not ever. So thank you for joining, brother.
I'll never forget. I'll never forget at your wedding. Drew was like, for it. Like this the whole time after. I was like, bro, that's not. He's like, bro, it is. How much you want to bet? I'm like, nah, bro, you lying. He's like, yeah, it is. I'm like, you're full of shit, bro. Fuck out of here. The whole time.
You want to hit legs, Bree? Oh my God, I gotta show that. That's funny. All right, Drew, if you want to bring up any Drew. We're a community lab, so if you want to bring up any topics, let us know that we'll talk about. So I'm sure you got pretend I'm not here. I'm sure you got plenty of stuff you want us to talk about. But There's one thing maybe gets some people going. Lab grown meat.
Pause. Pause. Whoa. What?
On CNN.
Bro,
USDA approves two companies
talk out of nowhere
to sell lab-grown chicken meat, quote unquote. And this is it. The meat is grown in steel tanks made up of cells of living animals. Instead of posting it officially, I guess we'll just do that. Yeah. Do you feel about eating fake meat, or do you like real meat in your mouth?
Pause. What do you mean by that?
No pause on that shit. You know what I mean? We're men.
So pause.
We're part of the community.
So, like, I mean, honestly, like, most of our meat that goes in our mouth, food-wise, was probably already made in labs.
Probably.
It just wasn't approved by the FDA.
True.
Now, honestly, at this point, I don't know, it's kind of gross, but...
Isn't that crazy that we're just making food up, like, scientifically, like fucking Heisenberg?
Oh, you know who is backed by?
USDA?
What? Bill Gates.
Oh, of course. Bill Gates is all over.
Bill Gates.
Yeah. Bill Gates is all over the map with that shit. He wants us to inject ourselves with all the vaccines and eat fake meat. Something not, I don't like where this is going.
Another thing that happened behind the scenes as we were talking about a submersible where billionaires or millionaires or whatever, unfortunately passed away. So lab-grown meat, GMO fruits and vegetables, synthetic breast milk.
Ooh, that's
They even
hot.
released genetically modified mosquitoes into certain
I want to
areas.
know what breast milk feels like when I'm an adult, or tastes like.
So, honestly, I mean, that's good because I've had this conversation and I've asked this question to a lot of people.
Uh-huh.
Like, say you get your wife pregnant. Are you going to drink her breast milk? I say yes.
I might dabble. I might give a little one of these.
I say yes. Like,
look.
No, like, fuck the baby. Like, the baby can drink some formula. That's what it's there for. Like,
nah, you gotta. No, you don't do. You gotta drink breast milk.
Well, yeah,
No.
obviously, I'm exaggerating.
It's natural. Yeah, you are.
Stuff for
you gotta
clicks.
drink natural titty milk.
But yeah, give me all the titty milk. I want the titty milk.
I mean,
you know they
if it
sell that shit.
If it does a good,
I'm
for
not,
baby,
but Ray is
Japanese
going to.
What, on the Chinese wet market? That's how COVID started, allegedly. I'm not saying it did, just saying allegedly. What do we got?
Speaking of
We're
COVID,
not drinking from. You are not drinking from my breast, bro. Hey, be careful.
I was watching the fucking South Park COVID special shit yesterday. This man fucked a bat and then he fucked.
Oh my god, those episodes are so funny.
Yo.
Those came out after like South Park wasn't around for like a year or so. That was a great episode.
But yeah, no, I mean at this point we don't know what's going to be the difference. It might be healthier for us.
Could be. I mean, I don't drink milk or a lot of dairy, so I drink a lot of dairy-free stuff.
Which will be served first in upscale restaurants.
What, the breast milk?
No, bro. What are you? The lab-grown chicken. Yo, could you imagine you pull up to a restaurant and on the menu they got breast milk?
Yeah, it's like you got sparkling water, you got tap water, you got breast milk. I might click that.
Hold on.
$8 a glass.
Hold on. Can you pick what kind of woman you want your breast? Like,
imagine, nah, you
they
can't.
Got trans breast milk.
All right. You're going too far with that. We're getting this episode's not even making it to YouTube.
Oh shit!
Come on.
Served hot or iced?
Would you, iced, please. Iced.
You got low fat.
Drink it like tea or drink like ice.
Skim milk. Skim breast milk.
All right. You got you won't. You're a wildling.
Yo, Drew, we don't want to talk about Imani Bates, bro. No one gives a fuck about Imani Bates.
NBA draft. What did your Miami Heat do? Anything?
They drafted the Spanish Jimmy Butler.
Allegedly? Yeah.
Jaime Jaquez Jr.
Yeah, three J's, huh? J3?
Yeah.
3 J's. I seen that when I was watching. We were out that night having dinner and having some drinks. I was like, that's a lot of J's in the name.
He's going to rock number 11. I'm with it.
Okay.
He was on a boat in a random-ass Mr. Beast video.
Okay.
I mean, you look at the highlights, he's pretty athletic. He's got to do something with that hair, though. He's got to get like a fade or something, you know, to really fit into that Miami heat culture. But supposedly he had a really good workout with him. One of his best workouts was
6'6", 225 out of UCLA.
Yeah, he's literally a Jimmy Butler build. He's just Spanish or wherever he's from. I don't know if he's Mexican, but they were calling him the Mexican Jimmy Butler.
So go ahead, finish your statement.
I'm cool with it.
Flipping cheeseburgers, shout out.
I'm cool with that. I mean, there wasn't really much else we could do. I mean, we missed out on Bradley Beal. We I don't know. Dame seems like he's staying, so just build something. I don't know, man. Honestly, like it is what it is at this point to me.
So who's
flipping cheeseburger? Do you know who they are personally?
We're engaging with our peoples. Victor Wembanyama went number 1 out of France. Brandon Miller, Alabama, went number 2. Scoot Henderson went number 3. Amen.
The twins.
Thompson, one of the twins, went number 4, which is cool because his twin brother, went number 5. Asar. What is it? How do you say it? Asar. Yeah. Thompson went number 5, and then Anthony Black. And then after that, I don't really know who anybody is. Anthony Black went 6 to the Orlando. So, like, I mean, the obvious pick might be like, oh, Victor is going to be the most successful. But let's play, let's have some fun real quick. If you're looking back on drafts, how many times do you look back on drafts and go, wow, let's redraft the 2012 draft? And it's usually like, all right, the number 1 pick never goes number 1. So, like, let's have some fun. The top 6 that we know who they are, kind of what they could do. How would you draft? Like, let's say 5 years from now, how would you redraft this?
I think Scoot's
anybody moves around too much?
I think Scoot's going to surprise. I think 2 and 3 is going to be big.
2 and 3, yeah, that's huge. I think that's everything.
I think that's huge. And while we're on that topic, Shams might be under some fire.
What?
Because he reports stuff for the NBA, but he also works for FanDuel Sports Network.
Okay.
And that's a betting company. And he said that there was a lot of traction.
Oh, shit.
Of Scoot going number 2.
So you're saying
and a lot of people put money on that.
Okay.
And the odds shifted a lot after he said it and tweeted it out. But then, Brandon Miller goes number 2. Brandon Miller's a hooper, though. I seen him play a few times at Alabama, and they didn't really care about his off the court issues because it wasn't really nothing to do with him. He just happened to, be in the wrong place at the right time, do the wrong thing, or whatever the case may be. But he wasn't involved in it. I'm not saying that what he did was right, but whatever. I don't know about the situation, but I think 2 and 3 is big. I think Wembanyama or Victor, I'm just going to call him Victor because I don't want to screw up his last name. I think it's going to take him a while, bro. It's going to take him like a good 2-3 years because dude is too small, like weight-wise, and he doesn't have much muscle, but we saw that with Giannis. Giannis eventually evolved into a much better player. But with these taller players that are shifty and can do, what the Kevin Durant's can and the Giannis's can and, Rudy Gobert is totally different. But they get injured a lot because people that size, should just not be able to move like how they move.
Yeah.
This guy moves crazy. Like, he moves like if he was a guard. But he's 7'6".
Yeah, it's crazy, huh?
And he shoots like a guard, and he does everything like a guard.
7'5", listed 220. He's skinny as fuck, and he'll gain more muscle, but like, there's only a limit to how much muscle you could gain after a certain amount of height. You know what I mean? Like Kevin Durant, not gaining, he's just being more lean, more muscular, but like he's thinning out. Yeah. But like, you're not gonna fluctuate that much. You know, like, what are you gonna be when you're 7'5"? You can't be 275.
The main reason that I'm not worried about that pick is just because who the Spurs are as a franchise. With Greg Popovich, with Tim Duncan mentoring him, David Robinson, you got Ginobili. They had that picture together.
Yeah, they're gonna have they're gonna bring back all the veterans. They're gonna bring back all the motherfuckers to make sure they're
gonna do right by him.
Well.
You know, he's got all the fucking mentors and everybody he needs, like at his position too, which is perfect for him. So it's one thing if you have these greats and they play a different position, they can still teach you about the game. But now you got these players and they're international. I mean, fucking
all of them international
too. Brief Flame and Drew, dog.
They've been talking all day. So let me make my answer more concise, real quick. So I think Brandon Miller, being 6'8" in this league, that anybody over 6'6", 6'7", 6'8", like, and he could shoot 3-level scorer, like he's legit. The thing about Scoot was he's not as good as a shooter. He's 6'2", so he's a point guard shooting guard. So in today's NBA, like, he could be better than Brandon Miller, but if you're gonna go off like blind dating, like just give me the stats about them,
I just
you're
don't
gonna go
see
with
him
Brandon
getting
Miller.
as much playing time possible.
Who?
Like you still Scoot. Like he's obviously gonna get minutes. But
I mean, no,
that Trailblazer, they still got Dame. They still got
but there's a lot of
there's a lot
of Oh, sorry. Ooh, sorry. I'm sorry, my cat just fell.
Oh, you got him back from last week. That's what.
Yeah, I literally just hit him off the bench because I'm recording on a new situation right now. So anyway, but your Blazers got a lot to figure out. Got drafted by the Blazers. It's either Dame's coming back or not. I don't think he is coming back because I don't think they're gonna be able to do much. They got to make a couple more trades if they're gonna keep Dame and then sign a couple people. But I think Brandon Miller is that one. Victor Wembanyama, it's going to come all for him. He's on the court. He's going to produce. If he's not on the court, big guys get hurt. So the question, if they took Scoot, then Melo, what? LaMelo, he'll be healthy by the beginning of next season. So, LaMelo, Brandon Miller, no, and it's great. That's why they took him. Like, they could, if you're
Scoot
playing
and
the
LaMelo
long game.
are point and shooting guard, but
But if you play that LaMelo Miller, that's fire. And then the Thompson brothers, I mean, they're at this point they're interchangeable. Like, who knows? Detroit has a lot of young players.
Detroit, they got a good
Rockets have a lot of young players.
Rockets too,
both teams, Detroit and Rockets, have like a lot of top 10 picks on their team right now. So you never know. And then Orlando Magic with Anthony Black, like Orlando Magic with Paolo might take that next step this year.
Yeah,
in France, so they could make that 7th, 8th seed for sure next season. I think that's a lock, 7, 8 seed, and then who knows after that. But Victor, if he's on the court, he's hooping. But it's all about health. When you're a big guy, it's all about you got everything's longer and bigger. Pause. Like things happen, broken feet. You know the smallest injuries. Back when you're big like that, it's usually feet and back. You know what I mean? How do you feel about Nets, Ray? Direction going forward? Oh, thank you for the question, Andrew Williams. I like what the Nets did draft-wise. They drafted a guy that Noah Clowney out of Alabama that literally is Nick Claxton 2.0, and then Dariq Whitehead out of Duke. I think he got a foot injury this season, and he was projected to go top 10 prior to the foot injury. So they're basically banking, if he's healthy, we got ourselves a top 10 player in the draft. And then their second-round pick out of Kansas, buddy fucking, where's he at? Jalen Wilson, a junior out of 6'7", Kansas. He averaged 20 points a game, basically top 5 in the country. Without looking it up, definitely probably like top 2. Won a NCAA title last year. Was a part of the number 4 team this year. So Jalen Wilson, he was a part of. I think 2 other guys got drafted off his team too. Buddy Dick, I like that guy. For Toronto, Dick is his last name. What's his name?
You like Dick from Kansas?
Grady Dick. 6'7" white boy. Come on, that's a stretch, huh? Grady Dick.
I like Dick from Kansas. Grady Dick. I tell you I like Dick from Kansas. Grady Dick. I tell you I like Dick from Kansas. Grady Dick. I tell you I like Dick from Kansas. Grady Dick.
I like Dick.
That's amazing. And he meant that so genuinely. I like Dick from Kansas. Yo, why, dude? Hold on, pause. Why ESPN, NBA? I get that the NBA and ESPN is trying to go more hip hop and modern day. Why do we have Fat Joe analyzing players, dog?
That's the second Fat Joe reference in this episode too.
It is. Why do we have Fat Joe?
Oh shit!
Why do we have Fat Joe?
And I like Dick from Kansas.
We got rappers that are diehard Knicks fans analyzing NBA drafts, and giving them a lot of time, a good amount of time.
Has Fat Joe ever watched Grady Dick play basketball?
No.
I highly doubt it.
No, they showed him. They showed him something that day or the day before, just for him to all right, here's the top 20 picks that you might have to talk about.
He probably only said that because he fucked with the suit he was wearing.
Bruh.
That red bedazzled ass suit. It looks like a cheerleader pom pom. I don't know.
We'll see. I like Dick from Kansas. All right, moving on. Do you got that picture of Wembayama holding a baseball? I want to show that.
Find it real quick.
We're talking about dick and balls right now.
Yeah.
Quality content for y'all for Enter the Lab right now. I like Dick from Kansas. Wow. Buddy Wiling.
Wilding hard, bro.
Shh.
Yo, from the Peanut Gallery.
Yo, look at this. Yeah, I know. You heard her?
Yeah. This is nuts, bro.
That's so crazy. I thought it was fake. Thanks. We're right now showing on YouTube for y'all. Wembayama, he threw out the first pitch of the Yankees game, what was that, maybe Wednesday? The draft was on Thursday. And it literally, as if any average hand, any of us would be holding a golf ball. Put in visual perspective, it's like one of us holding a golf ball and being able to fully put your fingers all around the balls. Pause.
Oh my God, bro. What are you on right now?
This episode's super sus, huh?
Oh, shit.
I'm just trying to watch an AEW fucking pay-per-view.
Look at him throw this shit, bro. Dog, he's getting hurt in under 30.
And then he threw a ball into the stands super hard. It was crazy.
Did you see him getting on the subway?
Yeah, buddy fucking stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Look at him holding this bat, dog.
Nuts, right? Like a toothpick. like what? That looks like, you know what I mean? That's like
Judge is a big human.
Yeah, he's 6'8", 6'9". Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God.
He's holding it as if we hold like a mini bat. Did you see? Speaking of bats, using your bats and balls, did you see the Messi impersonator in Miami smashing biddies?
No,
you heard what I said? Speaking of
Yeah.
bats and balls. Messi impersonator smashed 23 girls pretending to be Messi. Guy on the left is from Iran. The guy on the right is Messi. Look at this. What do you think?
He definitely looks Middle Eastern, but he does look like Messi.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Shout out my boy Chris Day if he could grow out a beard. Oh, it's his birthday tomorrow. So when we drop this, it will be. So shout out Chris Day. We had a good day yesterday with him. But he kind of looks like Lil Messi. So if he could grow out this beard, he might be. Well, he's happily married and has a baby on the way. So let's not talk ill about it. But hey, you could be making money, my boy. That's pretty wild. Yo, Messi's fucking coming. Oh, first official game.
Pause, bro. Pause.
He's coming. God damn it. You're catching me. What we done? Messi's alleged first game will be July 21st, Friday, right here in Fort Lauderdale against Cruz Azul. It's a Mexican team, I believe. It's a 2023 League Cup. So I'm going to be away, I think. So I'm coming to you. I'm coming to you that weekend because we're going to Myrtle Beach. So I won't be here. And like I said, the stadium's 3 miles away from me. So I won't be there that weekend.
When are you driving up here again?
We gotta be in Myrtle Beach on Saturday, but we want to spend a 1 day like chilling. So we might come to you Friday afternoon. So we might come
What's the date?
Oh, the 21st of July.
Okay.
So
when you'll be here or when you're driving?
We'll probably leave here Friday morning, drive 4 or 5 hours to you, get there by the afternoon, have like a nice lunch, look around, If you're able to chill late night, we'll have a like we did last time, chill during the night,
I was
and
just
then
trying to get that day PTO too. So.
no, you could do that. Yeah, we could have some fun. We can meet up for lunch and have a whole day. That'd be cool.
Yeah, as long as you bring me a Bucky's burrito.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, we're definitely stopping at Bucky's. Hopefully, we won't spend $140 like we did last time.
This man Drew, bro.
I know he's on one. He did take shrooms before the sun went down, so.
Oh, okay. Save me some.
He's living life. What else we got? Let's wrap up this episode. We're an hour in. Gunna album. I haven't listened to it. Heard it was.
Bro.
Did Drew listen to the Gunna album? Drew?
Gunna album, fire, bro. All hits, no misses. All hits, no misses. I heard some of the Young
Stitch
Thug
it up,
album.
people.
Hey, look. If I do a crime and Gunna snitches on me, but he keeps dropping music like this, I'm cool with it.
Okay.
I'm cool with it. Because the fact, bro, hold on. Let me see before we get off this shit. I don't think he's got any features on it.
No?
No, I don't believe so.
Narc. Wait, impersonator Mr. Bubble Butt. Hey, when will it start? Oh, these are bots, bro. These are bots.
Nah, Mr. Bubble Butt, bro. Hey, but no, the Gunner. I sounded so white just saying Gunner. Yo, you listen to that new Gunner, bro?
Hey, when will it start? He's just lying. He's capping.
The new Gunna album is fire, bro. And then he goes from the 6th song in the album called Fuck You Mean to the 7th song in Rodeo Drive. What is this? Dog, get that shit off the screen, bro. I don't even want to read that.
Go ahead.
Fuck You Mean to Rodeo Drive. Doug. And it flows, bro. It flows from that song to the next song. It flows, and he starts it, and I'm back on Rodeo. Bro, that shit goes hard, bro. I've heard it. I haven't heard it high in the whip. Actually, I take that back. I have. I listened to the Young Thug album today, and it just doesn't go, bro. It just doesn't hit me. Pause, like the Gunna album, bro.
That.
Little baby out here saying, taking shots at Gunna. Bro, I don't know, man.
Drake coming out with a new album for Drake coming out with announced new album for all the dogs. Who knows what that's gonna be like? Whether it's gonna be heavy, you know what I mean? It might be heavy. It might be heavy rap for all the dogs. You know what I mean?
But we think that we always think.
It might be nah. He needs to come out with a straight 12 track, 13 track album that's not one R&B song, nothing soft, just straight rap. And I think that's what he's got to get into these days because we all appreciate Drake, what he puts out, the eclectic and universal music he puts out, but sometimes you just need a pure rap fucking album. So that'd be lovely. Is this a quote by you?
Are you playing the Blues, guys? No, we're playing the Reds.
Is this a new? Are you guys playing
Up the Reds? Up the Reds. Up the Reds. For those Slimer.
Is that what are you? Are you playing the Blues, guys? What does that mean? Or is that like Crip Talk? Are we gang signing?
All right.
What's this quote? Is this a quote? New quote from you? Lab talk. It's better to have.
Oh, I took that from Ben Baller, and I be telling people that shit all the time. They come into the store trying to buy blunt wraps and shit. I really need a commission job, bro. Like, I need a sales job. I need to get back on that shit. I just hate dealing with people and selling stuff. But if there's one thing that I'm good at, it's fucking sales, bro. People come in and buy. Oh, I know.
Bet.
People will come in to the
By the way, Drew, this is your hat I took from you. Go ahead.
And, like, they'll ask for, like, one pack of, like, cigarettes or one pack of, like, blunt wraps or whatever, and I'll have, like, just one other one left. I'll be like, bro, I only got one left. Just get the other one. They're like, nah, I don't need it. I'm like, yeah, I know you don't need it, but it's better to have them and not need them than to need them and not have them. And they're like, whoa. Like, they're totally mind blown from this. They're like, you know what? Yeah, just let me get it. I'm like, my guy, there you go. Or they'll come in and they only get one of something. I'm like, yo, you know these are 2 for $5?
See, that's why I've been thinking
like
every
almost
job
$4.
just got to be commission-based or some type of incentives, because paying somebody, and I talked to Bree about this, no matter where we go, it's like when you pay somebody a set pay, and I've been in sales for 10 plus years or entrepreneurship for 10 plus years, you don't incentivize me for selling more or doing more. Like, I'm not going to do more. Like, that's it. It's just like, but like you have that in your nature to just be like, hey, you sure you want this too? And they're like, you know what? Yeah. But like, it's just in you. You're just doing it because that's who you are. Imagine if you got incentivized for that.
Oh, bro.
Be selling, right? Be a rap.
You'd
be making $30 an hour.
It's also, I don't have time to really do it because it's constant. But, like, if I sat down with somebody and talked to them and shit, like, bro, I had to sell them the kitchen sink. I'm not worried about it. Bro, the soul is with you? What is this, the fucking Illuminati?
Hold on, we got some here.
What is going on?
How many percentage of public image and message? How many percentage about the art and music? And it's so, ooh. If you're a bot, you're an intelligent bot. You're AI. I like that. Imposter, Mr. Boba.
Imposter, Mr. Boba.
I like that.
Bro. Nah, take that shit off, bro.
All right,
give clout to these bots.
21%. All right, let's wrap this out. Shout outs. You know, let's end on a hot note while Drew's still alive. Shout outs.
Shout out, Drew.
You got some shout outs here. Go ahead.
Do I?
Yep, you got one.
What?
I don't want to say it, so I'll just let you say it. But
you got one. Oh, yeah, thanks. I did write this down. Yo, shout out my guy, Corey Pies. My guy got his cleaning business. Pro Sunshine Cleaning. This man cleans everything. You need your office cleaned. You need your crib cleaned. You need your gym cleaned. You need whatever cleaned. Pro Sunshine Cleaning. We'll tag him.
Instagram? What's his Instagram?
Let me find it real quick.
Yeah, let's get it.
I got you.
I'll help you too. Because I think we follow. Let's make sure we're going to shout out. Here we go. We got Instagram at Pro Sunshine Cleaning. Clean, no underscores, no nothing. Pro Sunshine Cleaning in South Florida.
Deep cleaning, commercial cleaning.
Located West Palm Beach, but they'll come to you.
Yeah. They speak Spanish.
Hey, got to.
The fuck going on? Enter the lab. Let's go. In a restaurant. Can't hear you. We can't hear you either. Vintage. The one and only.
Oh, he's just playing it. Yeah. He's on his mini honeymoon, so he's live in Orlando. He's getting it in. Shout out Neek, shout out Ben, shout out Broward Vintage, officially. What we got?
We talked everything on this episode, from the community, from pride parades, from the Titanic sub, from the NBA draft, from drinking your wife's titty milk to bots on.
We might call this episode Titty Milk.
Titty milk, bro. I'm drinking that shit. Titty milk.
All right, we should probably end this before I say something stupid.
I already said enough stupid shit for both of us. I need to get my ass in the gym, bro.
Let's see what we got.
Schedule kicking my ass.
Oh, what's this? How about this one? Do you have more part of street credibility or more kind of sophisticated style? What do you think, Fort Sama? What do you got?
Oh,
I'm more of a sophisticated style. I'm not street cred.
I got street cred,
I
bro.
interacted with somebody that had street cred the other day. Straight up criminal. I won't say names. I won't say how. But
if you go to Boca Raton, Florida, you gotta check in.
You got street cred.
You gotta check in
carjackings and shit.
You can't pull up to 33486 without letting me know. 568, baby. 561.
568.
Palm Beach County. You go to Palm Beach County, you better let me know.
Yo, thank you for everybody joining us. Appreciate Drew, even though he's fucking. I want him to be in my lab physically.
The bot
but,
wants to know are we nice
lab.
with the words like the Beastie Boys?
Ooh. Shout out Drew. Shout out Bree. Shout out Imposter. Shout out Christian.
Imposter.
Imposter. I'm gonna call him Imposter. Who else we got? Shout out Ben.
False accusations.
Fender Bender's not here. I think he only joins us on Mondays. FaceTime me after. He's fiending. Alright. Yeah, my family will be down here, so we'll record. When can you record? Sunday or Monday? Sunday or Monday?
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Alright, so I'm just trying to figure it out now for the people. Ooh, in-person episode. Yes. In-person episode. Let's get it go. Family's in town. Fort's in town. Let's have a fucking week. Episode 82. Thank you guys for joining us. Elvis Escobar. Fort Sama.
Peace. Titty Milk.